Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my subscribers and welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you for joining, thank you for watching. This is a reading for Capricorn and it's for your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. It's also timeless, so it's for you whenever you reach it. And just bear in mind it's a general reading, so you may find it resonates, you may find it may not. If you feel it doesn't, then please feel free to check out your other signs in the playlist below. So let's get an overall message for you, Capricorn, from the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And let's see what your message is. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Angels. What is the message for Capricorn, please? Thank you so much for your guidance. I feel we need to take this one here. And we have number 44, Attraction. Beautiful card. So right now, I feel there's a need for stability. And being an earth sign, I'm also being drawn to mention that there's a need to be practical as well. So it's about your stability, it's about being practical, finding stability. But I do feel there's an element of balance here as well. So it's like you need to get your foundations and your stability balanced at the moment. You may be needing to feel a little bit more patient, but it's also about remaining reliant upon yourself, remaining loyal to you, and being patient, because that is going to come in for you. Also, you could be manifesting at this time, and you could be working with the law of attraction as well. So just be mindful that your intentions are pure and that they're clear. You're sending out a clear message to the universe. You may be feeling very attractive as well. Very attractive. You may feel as though people are drawn to you, and you may know the reasons why, and some of you may not realise how attractive you are at the moment as well. But let's take a look at your spread. Excuse me. We're going to take a look at your situation now. What's challenging you? What supports you? What action and advice and guidance you may need, and what has the potential to come in for you. And just keep in mind that you all have free will, so your potential outcome can change dependent on what decision you make. But this is a potential situation, a potential outcome for you. So what is your situation right now? The King of Cups. Beautiful. What's challenging, Capricorn, please? The Ten of Wands. And what supports Capricorn at this time, please? What supports you is the Five of Wands. Interesting. What's the action and advice? The Four of Pentacles. And what is potentially coming in for Capricorn, please? Thank you. The Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. So we have your sign here, earth signs, Capricorn, yourself, Taurus and Virgo. We have water energy. So we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and we also have fire energy, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. So what I'm hearing straight away for you, Capricorn, is that I feel like you've moved from a time of being in your head. That's what I'm also feeling straight away and being made aware of. That if there was any running thoughts in your mind, if you were feeling mentally stressed or overwhelmed in your ways of thinking, I feel like that's drawn to a close for you. It's about bringing in stability. And on the bottom of the deck, your overall energy is the World card. So this is about accomplishment, achievement. It's about the end of a cycle, completing a life cycle. And this is about starting brand new. And it's lovely because you have the Ace of Pentacles in your position of what's coming in. So as you're closing out this cycle, you are very ready for something new coming in. So a new beginning, and a beginning which brings in stability. And I feel that's what you're either attracting or you're working towards. But the World card is beautiful. It just indicates a new cycle, a new beginning, and it also indicates a shift in the right direction. So your current situation is the King of Cups. So, as I was mentioning, that your mind seems to be more, you seem to be gaining more control over your mind. And this is perfect if you are manifesting, because you need a clear, open mind. It's about remaining hopeful, and it's about making your intentions clear. But with the King of Cups, this is just also indicating that you're really working on getting a hold over your emotions. You're able to control your emotions much more. There's more peace in your emotions, and I really feel like you're beginning to reflect upon what you need. You're really starting to bring in that emotional stability for yourself, but you're also considering yourself more. I feel that if you haven't been, then this is what you're being guided to do, to consider yourself, to not please others, but to please yourself is also what I'm hearing. But overall, it's about gaining peace in your emotions and also following your intuition. I'm also hearing following your intuition and paying attention to how you feel about things. And I think that is what's helping you towards this emotional balance. This helps you, especially if you're being led by your intuition. Your emotions can also store in the solar plexus. So it's about, I'm just being made aware of the intuition and also hearing about your solar plexus as well. So I feel like you're really beginning to gain the balance in your emotions. You're also really working with your intuition much more lately. And also not only considering yourself and pleasing yourself instead of pleasing others, you're really focusing upon what you desire and upon what makes you happy, considering your own emotions, beginning to really start thinking about yourself. What challenges you, though, is the Ten of Wands. So, this is all about releasing yourself from any burdens, any overwhelm. So, I feel like this could be an overwhelm for you physically, and not just because he's carrying 10 wands. I feel like the challenge is, again, pleasing people, taking on added responsibilities and added challenges that you probably may not be feeling physically up to. And what's challenging you is releasing these burdens that you feel as though you should complete. So if you're taking on any extra work, if you're pleasing people, doing favors for people to please others, if you're still doing that, it really is time to release that now. And instead of beginning to consider yourself and put yourself first, you really need to put yourself first. And I'm also really feeling that this attraction, if some of you resonate with an attraction from others, if you feel that people are very drawn to you, I feel that's because you're in a much more emotionally stable place. And this just makes your personality shine more. Because when you're a very sensitive sign, and you're very sensitive, very emotional, even though you're an earth sign, it's almost like you should be a water sign because you resemble a lot of water qualities. But I also feel that you're much more attractive to people. People are drawn to you much more when you're feeling emotionally stable and you're feeling happy within yourself. But you may feel obliged to continue taking on these extra jobs, these extra responsibilities, doing favors for people, pleasing people, not letting people down. But you're really being guided to release that now. You know, you can say no to people and consider yourself. And I feel this is what your whole reading is based on. It's about considering yourself and not pleasing others. Put yourself first. Now, this is really interesting. The Five of Wands is about conflict and loss. It's about the opportunity for change, but it can indicate conflict, drama, arguments, battles, challenges. But what I feel from this is that you have so I was hearing at the beginning of your reading, you're not in your head about situations. So if you are facing any challenges, I feel like because you're in a better headspace, I feel that any challenges that come your way, you're able to deal with them quite gracefully. You're able to let them bounce off you because you're really beginning to work on your mindset and how you react and how you respond to things. I feel like you've been working on that for some time. So this being in your supporting position is just indicating that you can deal with any challenges, any battles, any dramas. You can deal with these quite well because you have that control over your mind. And you are really beginning to gain control over your emotions. And having these two in sync with one another, working together, you will be able to face any challenges and not be taken down by anything that would have in the past maybe brought you down and kept you in a stagnant place. So this is really supporting you at the moment. It's also a card of action as well. So if there are any conflicts, dramas, arguments around you, you're ready to take action to get these resolved, and look at the opportunities, look at the ways that you can change the situation. You're really beginning to gain control over this, I feel. But in your action and advice position, you're being guided to work and build on your finances so that you have more stability financially. This could be for some of you. And the other message I'm receiving from this is to not hold back. So there are some desires here. There is something that you desire. There's something that you'd really wish to come in. There's something that you could, again, as I was being made aware of, there could be something that you're manifesting at this time. But what you're being guided to do is to not hold back, to not feel as though you're not worthy and deserving of this. And in the background, there's that beautiful big castle upon that hill there. It is very much about your stability. Work, continue to work and aim high towards your stability. Stability for you, not anybody else. But definitely don't hold back. Don't hold back in... Yeah, okay. So don't hold back in releasing these burdens. And don't hold back on how you feel about these. Express clearly how you feel about this as well, or how you feel about anything. The King of Cups is right in the centre of your reading, and I feel like all the other cards are a reflection of where you are right now. So you may be in a better place to express how you feel emotionally, which is giving you that nice balance. But because you're a very sensitive sign, you're very empathic, I feel you're able to deliver this message very gently to people. And you may feel as though you're having to be very gentle with the way you express yourself. But again, the guidance here is to not hold back. If you need to express something a little bit more clearly, a bit more abruptly, then you can do that. You can be firm and you can be stable in how you express. Because what's coming in for you is a brand new beginning with stability, with security. And overall, that is what you're seeking. And I feel it's stability in your environment. It's stability more so in your environment and your finances. So, you know, some of you may have been overspending recently. You may have taken a look at your bank balance and thought, oh my goodness, I need to keep some money in my pocket here. I've gone a bit overboard. There is that message for some of you. But for others of you, it's almost like what I'm really sensing here is stability for the future. I feel like you're thinking about your future more, to be and again, not just financial stability, but just in stability in your environment. I feel that you're seeking as well, because emotionally and mentally you're there. For some of you, this could be a new home, a new business, a new piece of land. But you're definitely manifesting something. Some of you are manifesting something. Others of you are just gaining control over your emotions and your mindset. And this is making you very attractive to other people. People are very drawn to you. So let's go ahead and clarify some cards. I want to clarify this Four of Pentacles. Oh my goodness, I've just dropped the whole of my cards on the floor. Excuse me a moment. Okay, some of you, I can just hear in my ear there. Some of you, when you put these burdens down, you'll feel like you've lost something. And don't forget, overall, it's you're reaching that sense of achievement, accomplishment. For some of you, you may feel as though these extra responsibilities, these extra favours that you're giving out, pleasing people. Some of you may feel as though if you release these and let them go, you're not really going to feel as though you're achieving anything in your life. That's another message I'm just hearing for somebody out there. But again, it's about recognizing what you need, what you desire right now. And you desire stability. You desire something. So you need to consider yourself. So the Four of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. Thank you. Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups. Anything else for the Four of Pentacles? Thank you. King of Cups twice. There you go. Wow. So, Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Seven of Cups, King of Cups. So you're being guided to not hold back, to continue working on your stability. Because I really do feel this is recent past energy. I feel as though in your recent past, you may have been very confused emotionally, and you would have also been feeling quite guarded, wanting to protect your own energy. So some of you may have felt in the past that you'd put this wall up, that you were defensive, but at the same time quite emotionally confused. And I feel like this is past energy, and the guidance here for you, Capricorn, is to not hold back. So rather than go back to this past energy where you're feeling quite emotionally overwhelmed and confused, protecting your energy, keeping your guard up, you're being guided now to not hold back, to not be so guarded, to continue working on your stability. And if that's in an area where you need to go after something, because we do have cards of action here, then you're being guided to not hold back. Because overall, what's needed for you is emotional balance, which is what you have in the center of your reading. The action and advice is to continue seeking and staying with that emotional balance, because this emotional balance puts you in a very attractive place. It helps you gain stability. It helps you remain balanced. It helps you stay strong. And that in itself is a sense of achievement, and it's an accomplishment, because again, you're a very sensitive sign, very giving, very empathic. You may feel that you're very sensitive to other people's energies, which is why you may have been very emotionally confused, keeping your guard up, protecting your own energy where you could, but still absorbing them. But I feel now, again, this is what this is saying. It's all about how sensitive and empathic you are. It's about allowing those things to bounce off you, because this Five of Wands in your supporting position indicates that very strongly. It's all about remaining peaceful in your emotions, balanced, in control. And this, again, I just see that attraction card. It makes you very attractive. People may admire you and be in awe of how you've reached this point. But you've reached this point because of a lot of work you've been putting in. You are... You're very dedicated. When you put your mind to it, you are very dedicated. And what you should apply that dedication towards is yourself. And again, I'm being guided to repeat that. The fact that you're able to gain that balance over your emotions and your mindset, to try and not allow things to absorb, to not absorb so much emotion. And yeah, continue working on your emotional and mental balance. So I'm just clarifying the Ten of Wands, and what we have here is the Justice card and the Ten of Cups. So this could be extra responsibilities, extra favours that you're doing for loved ones, family members, your community, friends, anybody in your circle, people that mean a lot to you. And again, you will want to help these people because of your lovely, kind nature. And you will want to do that. But at the same time, you've not been considering your feelings. And I see this Justice card as a need to balance. And when you're over giving to people, when there's no even exchange of energy, there's a sense of imbalance and there's a sense of injustice. So this is all about balance, peace and harmony, joy and happiness. But if you're over giving, if you're taking on extra responsibilities, it then becomes an uneven balance. It becomes an injustice because you're depleting yourself for the sake of others. And your whole message is to consider you now. You've done enough for others. You've people pleased for far too long. And the Four of Swords is really indicating that it's time to take care of you, to nurture you, to get rest, to take some time to rest. This could be healing from something, continued healing from heartbreak for some of you. It could be healing from an illness, but overall just healing from mental exhaustion. And this again is coming up from your recent past. But overall it's about taking care of you, considering you, getting some rest. Maybe some of you have been struggling with getting a good night's sleep. So you're just being guided to consider yourself. Absolutely. Why is the Five of Wands here, please? Oh, it's beautiful. So we have the Five of Swords and we have the Three of Wands. So again, this is again reflecting on the recent past. This is that time where you were allowing things external and internal to play havoc with your mind. A lot of you could have been getting a lot of stress headaches. You could have been really struggling mentally, trying to gain control over your ways of thinking. It could have actually spun you into a negative way of thinking. But again, 55, this is very much coming up in your recent past. And for those of you who haven't reached this mental and emotional balance, I feel you will. Once you start to master your way of thinking and really look upon the way you're reacting to others and responding, and this indicates that you've already made a decision, you're just waiting for it to happen. So you may have put plans in place, you may have expressed this decision to offload yourself of these burdens, and you're just waiting to see what will happen once these burdens are released. So again, like I was saying, you could have been making plans to set this in place, but overall you've got the Sun card. So this is a blessing in disguise. It's a chance to really, really focus upon you. And it's again indicating that action. The action you're going to take by making the decision and expressing how you feel, dropping these burdens, these extra responsibilities that are just physically overwhelming. But the Sun is blessed. It brings clarity, but it also brings focus. And this focus is what is needed upon yourself. You need to focus upon you. That's beautiful. The Sun card's beautiful. And it's a number 10. So it just brings in completion, clarity, completion. A time where you can end this cycle that's been very overwhelming physically. It's left you very tired and exhausted. And you can look towards the sunshine, bringing in happiness, a sense of freedom for yourself as well. For some of you with the Knight of Pentacles underneath, this may come in slowly for you, but once it's here, it's blessed, it's happy, it's joyous, and it's needed so that you can focus upon you. I love it. Now, I'm just being told to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. The message is clear from the King of Cups, so we don't need to clarify that, I'm being told. Look at that. I love it. This is beautiful. There's that completion. There's that stability again. It's all about your stability. For some of you, this could be indicating your finances. Please take it how it resonates. But here we have the Knight of Wands, the Fool, and the Ten of Wands. Again, it's all about action. Take that action to release these heavy burdens. There's a repeating message. You've got the King of Cups twice and the Ten of Wands twice. So you're definitely being guided to remain focused upon your emotional and mental well-being. Release these burdens, these responsibilities, and these extra things you've taken off. It really feels like you're just doing extra to help others when you should be focusing upon yourself. And with the Knight of Wands and the Fool, this is that chance for you to go after what you desire. All that red in there. Go after what brings you joy, what brings you love, that makes you feel emotionally good. Keep going after that. Make moves, plan to go towards it. This could be new inspirations occurring to you. This could be pursuing a brand new project or career for yourself. And the Fool is just that beautiful energy of starting fresh and starting brand new. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is just beautiful. It brings in a fresh new beginning, but with stability, and that is what's needed. Beautiful. That brand new opening there, the chance to go through those gates along this new pathway, but still focusing upon yourself, because you've either made the decision or some of you are going to reach that decision to put down these burdens, take off that load. And for some of you, it could be carrying baggage still from the past. You know, it could be still present in your energy, Even though you're working upon yourself, it can still crop up now and again, but you're really being guided to remain focused upon you, because it's about you. And if you're manifesting this in for yourself, if you keep your intentions and your thoughts clear and you imagine you already have this, it really has the potential to come in for you. Let's get an oracle card to close out your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Angels. There's your 2 cards. Look at this. I love it. What do you need to release? Ask yourself that question. What are these burdens, these heavy loads? What are these extra responsibilities or extra things you're carrying out for others? Anything that you're holding on to that needs that release, that you need to let go of now. Beautiful. And you have communication is key. And again, working on your expression, how you communicate. And again, you can communicate clearly, but you can communicate with compassion and love, but along the way, considering yourself. It's all about focusing upon yourself, but clear communication is needed. And the King of Cups resembles that. It's a controlled expression about how you feel. So if you need to voice how you feel about something, then go ahead and do that, because this in turn could really help you release what you're holding on to as well. Beautiful. I love it. That's your reading, Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the video. I appreciate all your support. Please tap the notification bell so that you are notified when I next upload a video. And until the next time, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to you all.